Hi everyone, it's Kamila. I hope you're all having a great day. If you're new here on the channel, we mostly do speed builds, and today we are doing a family farmhouse, which is something that I already did on my channel, but a bit differently. So the first time it was more of a rustic farmhouse for a single mom and her 2 kids. The second time I was building a more modern and very different version of a farmhouse, and it was for a couple. But this time we are doing something I would say that is more on the rustic side for a couple and their 2 kids. So we have 3 bedrooms in this house and we have 1 bathroom, if I'm not mistaken. And I really like the interior. I'm not that sure about the exterior. I gotta admit, it's probably not the build that I'm the most proud of that I did on my channel. It's pretty simple and small, and I don't really know why, but it's something that is pretty different than what I did in the past, because usually I wouldn't do such a small second floor and a very large first floor. It's not something that I'm used to do, so maybe it's the only reason why I'm not sure to like it. Maybe it's also because I'm not in the best phase regarding content creation. At the moment, I'm pretty down, I would say. I'm not really sure I like what I'm doing and everything. I have a lot of questions in my mind, and yeah, I kind of needed a break recently, but I only took a social media break. I feel like maybe I would need a content creation break. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do regarding that. There are some projects that I need to finish because I engaged myself in some things, but maybe after I'm going to take a little break or just take some time to think over what I want to do for my channel, what are my next projects and my objectives, because since the beginning of my channel, I always had the project to reach the YouTube partner program, not necessarily to have monetization, because I knew it wasn't gonna be a lot of money for all the work that I put in that, but also because it was more an achievement that I wanted to reach. And now that I did that, I'm not sure I have a goal that is that important to me. So maybe it's the reason why my motivation isn't the best right now, or maybe it's just because I put so much pressure on myself during the last year that I just can't do that anymore. I'm not really sure. Just wanted to talk a little about it to you guys. It's definitely something that has been at the back of my mind for a while now. I would say maybe 2 or 3 weeks. So I feel like it's a good idea to talk about it to you, because that way you will understand more why I didn't do the landscaping tutorial yet. It's something that is pretty hard for me to do, the tutorials, and I couldn't know how to explain why. I think I just have an imposter syndrome, and every time I'm doing one, I kind of feel like I'm not supposed to do one, because there are some builders out there that are very good and that already did some. But I need to tell myself that I'm showing you the way I love to do landscaping and not the way that you should do landscaping. It's not what I want to do at all. I just want to give the tips that I love, but it's hard for me to tell myself that I can do that. I don't really know how to explain my feelings regarding the tutorials and everything, but I feel like it's a good idea that I just share my thoughts and my questions with you. That way maybe it will help me to stop putting so much pressure on myself. But yeah, I'm not sure I have anything else to say on that matter. Just want to say sorry if I'm not posting a lot recently. I didn't do 2 videos a week for a while because I just couldn't do that, and I feel like it's best if I take a break, or not an official break, but if I don't do as much content for a while, because if I just force myself, it probably just will harm my content and my channel instead of helping it. But yeah, I'm just a little bit discouraged. I don't know where I'm going, but I feel a little bit better now that I shared it. But yeah, as you can see, we are doing a kitchen with the new kit, Country Kitchen. So I'm super happy that I got to use this kit in a complete build. I didn't do that yet before. I did a country kitchen, but it was more for Instagram, and it was kind of in a dollhouse form instead of a big build. And I really like the kitchen. It's probably my favorite area of the build. Even if I like pretty much everything, I feel like the style is very nice and I like how colorful it is. Yeah, I went with a lot of blue, but a lot of other colors too. So I don't feel like there's a proper color scheme to this build. I used some island living flooring. No, not flooring, but wallpapers, sorry. Jungle adventure flooring that I decided to do some patterns with. And for other wallpapers, I think I used the one we got with Country Kitchen. And I also used a base game one with some flowers. I felt like it was fitting perfectly. And just after the living room, we have the parents' bedroom that is pretty big. I included, of course, a bed, a dresser, a mirror, and I think there's a little seating area. We also have an easel in the living room. The bathroom has some laundry because maybe this build is going to be in my save file. I'm not sure yet. I will probably take the decision before posting my video. Yeah, it could go in my save file since I included everything I would like in a build in my save file. Hopefully that makes sense. So you probably already understood that, but for the left of the build, we have the dining room and kitchen. Then we go through the little open area that I was talking about at the beginning, if I'm not mistaken. If I didn't, I'm just going to explain it now. I really wanted to have an open area at the middle of the build that would kind of unite two different sections of the house. And at the right, we have the living room, bathroom, and the parents' bedroom. Then we have the staircase leading to the second floor where we have the office that is in the open area or landing area. And then we have two bedrooms. So I imagined one for a toddler. There was no specific gender or anything for the kids. I didn't really think about that. One of the bedrooms is more blue with some red and orange, and the other one is with some pink, if I'm not mistaken. And this one would be for the kid. So we have a place for a kid and a toddler, and I also included everything you need for a dog. I will add a bath because you need that if you want a dog. I don't know if I will have this space for it in the house, but if not, I will put it outside so it will be an exterior bath for the dog. And I hope you will like the build. It's pretty simple, as I said, but I really like the vibe that I went for and all the mix of colors I used. And for the floor plan, I had a lot of trouble, I gotta admit. It was pretty hard to fit two bedrooms on the second floor, and I kind of felt like it was a little weird if the kid had a very big balcony and the parents didn't have one. But in the end, I feel like it's fine. I feel like it would depend on the family, so it would be okay if a little girl or a little boy has their own balcony. And they also have a walk-in closet with a dresser in it and some makeup. I feel like it would probably be a preteen or something close to that. And right now I don't have that much else to talk about, to be honest. We're only at 10 minutes in the video, but this time I didn't do a page of notes where I'm putting everything that I want to talk about during the video. I didn't do that because I had something else to take care of. But maybe talking about my room challenge would be wise because I noticed some people didn't respect the rules for now. So I placed a ton of rooms. There are a lot of them, so just want to say thank you to all the people that are participating in the challenge. It's always nice to see all the entries, and honestly, it's very creative what I saw. A lot of people are doing things that I never thought about or I never saw before. So I was very impressed. And when I will do the post on Instagram, because it's not going to be a video, as I said, it's only going to be a post where I will announce the three winners. I will also do some 5 honorable mentions or maybe more, I'm not sure, but there will be honorable mentions and you will see all the creativity that everyone has in the community. I was super impressed, honestly, and I feel like everyone has something that makes them a good builder. So that's pretty nice. But for the rules that aren't respected, I saw some people put some walls in the rooms and it's not allowed. So please don't change the shape of the room, don't add any walls, don't remove any, and you can't use the arrows to make it bigger or smaller. It's against the rules. But I know some people are participating only for fun and they don't necessarily want to have kids. So that is totally up to you. You just won't be able to win the challenge. But if that's not what you want, it's totally fine. It doesn't bother me. Just make sure that if you want to have a chance, you respected all the rules. You can check them out again on my Instagram. That will be in the description. It's on the very yellow post, and there are some precisions in the description that I couldn't put on the images of the post. So maybe that will help you a little if you had some questions or anything. But yeah, for the backyard, I didn't include a pool. I didn't feel like including one. There are some little plant pots for kind of a garden area. There are some seating areas, a picnic table, a barbecue, and some very nice stuff for the kids. So I think the family that you will use to live there, if you download the build, will have tons of things to do and a lot of fun. And yeah, I hope you like the build. If it's the case, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. You can also follow me on social medias. All the links will be down in the description. And the build will be available on the gallery later today, so you will be able to download that later. And yeah, I hope you will have an amazing day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!